On the last video someone asked about details of the grip and the fades. Now these are two primitives very similar to the one I'm working on, but that one's got some Danish oil drying on it at the moment. But I thought I'd have a bit of a chat about the grip. Now this board's got a 1-inch grid on it, so that will give you an idea of the measurements, and you'll see the grips are very similar, and that shows how the hand fits. So the ball of the thumb sits nicely in that sort of depression, and that swell there sits on top of my thumb, leaving a short arrow pass. I mean, it's not a great big long sight window, and the sort of base of my hand, the heel of my hand, goes over onto the fade, so that just sits nicely into the hand. So, I mean, how long are the fades? That's an awkward question, because where do you measure them from? But if you say the fade starts about there, we're looking at about 6 inches overall, aren't you? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's less than 6 inches really. This one, it's a little bit chunkier actually, which is interesting, and the fade is slightly softer, if you like, but it's still not much longer. You see some of them, people suggesting, you know, you mark out a 8-inch handle with a couple of inches of fade either end. You know, you have these massive long handles with as much above the arrow pass as below it. I suppose the advantage there is maybe you can make it symmetrical. Anyhow, that's how I do it. And you don't need a big long sight window, because I tend to hold the bow sort of canted at that angle anyway, so you've got no problem seeing the target. Width wise, the grip's barely over 1 inch wide. This one's a bit fatter, but there again the arrow pass on this one is slightly recessed. Yeah, that gives an idea. I've got sort of 1 inch of arrow pass. Similarly on this one, yeah, about 1 inch of arrow pass. I quite like the asymmetric look of that as well. It's sort of slightly S-shaped, and it's sort of symmetrically asymmetric, if you like. So if you turn it up the other way and hold it upside down, it almost works that way as well. There you go. I hope that's answered those questions.